Hi, this is Daniel from the Ultimate Guitar Academy and welcome to your third guitar lesson. Today I'm going to show you some harder versions of Horse with No Name and I Got a Feeling, as well as two new songs, including a new chord. Firstly, the harder version of Horse with No Name. All we're going to do is change our strumming. To do this, we're going to go down, down, up, down, up, down. Now here's where it gets tricky. What I don't want is this. What I do want is, notice that I played down, down, up, down, not down, down, up, down, up, down. The timing is different. Sure, the directions are the same, but the timing is really crucial to getting the right sound out of this. So after we go down, down, the next part is up, down, which are close together, and then up, down again, close together. If you have trouble getting that up down sound, I just want you to think of a magician. A magician, when they reveal their magic trick, they say ta-da. So we want ta-da in our sound like this. To me that sounds like ta-da. So we want down, down, ta-da, ta-da. Simply combine this with two chords like so. It should have a sort of gallop, lazy type feel about it. Now for the harder version of I Got a Feeling. For this, we're going to play the B string. Now, if you do find the B string too hard to play, I want you to try it on the high E string. If that's still too hard, just move it to the low E string for now until you get a bit better, then you can move it to the B string. Starting on the B string, which is where I'll play it, I'm going to play 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, open, open, just like this. Notice we had 4 of the 3s, 2 of the 1s, 2 of the opens. I'll play it again. That's the hard part. The next part is 8 1s. Then 8 opens. And 8 1s again. Put it together. You notice my hand is resting on the guitar and my picking motions are very small. They're not flying away, not big motions with the hand. On the guitar, small motion. If you need to with both of these songs, if you find these songs difficult, simply practice small parts of them at a time. For example, there's a small part. If that's still difficult, play it 10 times, 20 times, 30 times for 10 minutes non-stop. Play it until you get the hang of it, then move on to the next part. What we should end up with is several sections that all work together on their own, then you put them all together, and that's how you make your song and guitar. With Horse with No Name, if you're finding the strumming difficult, just stick to one chord for now and try the strumming. Once you get the hang of that, it's okay to strum it on the E minor, stop, change, strum it on the D, stop, change, and continue. So stopping and changing between chords for now is okay. Of course it's not ideal. The best way to learn how to change chords quickly is to get your right hand strumming and don't stop. You just keep strumming, keep the pattern going, and then force your left hand to speed up. Of course, when you first do this, it'll mean your chords aren't going to get there on time. That's okay. Everyone goes through that process. By pushing yourself to maintain that speed, your left hand will eventually speed up, but of course it may take some time. Now for today's new material, we're going to learn a new chord. This is A major. With major chords, we just say A. We don't need to say the word major. So for D major, we just say D. For A major, we just say A. In order to play A, I'm going to take these two again like I'm saying, peace bro. I'm also going to add the third finger as well. All we're going to do is move to the second fret, so everything's in the second fret here, Starting on the D string, I'm going to hold the D, G, B. If we're doing 88 Dynamite, these are going to be Dynamite, Goodbye. 88 Dynamite, Goodbye. Hold them in that order, starting with your index, middle, then ring fingers for Dynamite, Goodbye. For the A chord, we want to play from the A string downwards. Like I mentioned in the last video, like I mentioned in the last video, for the A chord, play from the A string, just like from the D chord, play from the D string. That should be our A chord. That should be our A chord. A few pointers with the A chord. If you keep your index finger towards the back of the fret, that's that way, towards the first fret, it will allow you to have more room inside the fret, meaning you can fit your fingers in there a lot easier. If you've got fat fingers, it might be really hard to fit them in. I still want you to try. Try to avoid using one finger to hold down these notes. 3 fingers is by far the more accurate, better option. 3 fingers is by far the more accurate, better option. To put this in our song, we're going to learn Back in Black by AC/DC, one of my favourite guitar riffs of all time. If I could have entrance music, like in a movie, this would be it. People would hear the intro clicking, thinking, what's that noise? And then bam, I kick down a door and I play Back in Black as I walk in with explosions and fireworks, and then someone's got a tiger on like a chain. That would be cool. Anyway, enough of my own imagination. Here's how we play Back in Black. 3 chords, E minor, D, A. E minor is going to get 1 strum, which is downward. D is going to get 3 strums. I'm going to choose to play them all down, though you can try down, up, down. I recommend all down, just for now. Then to A, again 3 strums. Once again, I recommend all down, but you can try down, up, down. Here's all down. And that's the first part for Back in Black. Really good for getting used to your chord changes. I'll put it all together for you. Now I'll play it with a down, up, down instead of all downs. I prefer all down. And the last thing for today is a cool rock riff, a very old riff, called No Sleep Till Brooklyn by the Beastie Boys. Very old one, this song. We're learning a simplified version, of course. Starting on the low E string, I'm going to play open, open, 3-5, 7-3. Use those dots. You'll notice all of my fretted notes are on the dots. I'll play it for you. And again. If you do have trouble with this riff, take it really slow again, learn it piece by piece. The first part, open, open, then 3-5, then 7-3. Learn it in those 3 parts, open, open, 3-5, 7-3. If you do have trouble learning some songs, particularly No Sleep Till Brooklyn, what you should do is get a hold of that song, go out and buy it on iTunes, or just go on YouTube and find it, and then listen to that song repeatedly until you're able to recite it in your head. If you can play it in your head, then you can play it on guitar. That's it for your 3rd lesson. Thanks very much for watching. Hop over to video 4 where you're going to learn a new chord and some new songs. Remember, if you have any difficulty with this content, please visit ultimateguitaracademy.com.au where you can reach us through our contact page. We're more than happy to help. If you enjoyed this lesson, please feel free to share it amongst your friends and on Facebook. Until next time, keep shredding.